I cannot give up. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and dreamers, life is a journey, a path paved with triumphs, trials, and moments that test the very core of our spirit. Along this journey, we are often faced with challenges so daunting that they threaten to shatter our resolve. There are times when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when every step forward feels like dragging a mountain behind us. Yet, in these moments of struggle, we must anchor ourselves to one unwavering truth: I cannot give up. Giving up might seem like the easier path. When failure stares us in the face and our efforts feel futile, surrender tempts us with its false promises of relief. But let me remind you, giving up is not the way to freedom, it is the shortcut to regret. When we give up, we not only abandon our dreams, but also betray the strength and potential within us. Every time we choose persistence over surrender, we honor the fighter inside us who refuses to settle for anything less than what we deserve. Think about the stories that inspire us: the pioneers, the inventors, the revolutionaries, the dreamers. Each one of them faced moments where giving up seemed logical, where failure loomed like an immovable mountain. Yet they pressed on. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Imagine if he had given up. The world would have remained a darker place, both literally and figuratively. It was his refusal to accept defeat that brought light to millions. Let me tell you something important: failure is not the enemy. It is a teacher. Each failure carries within it a lesson, a seed of wisdom that, if nurtured, can grow into success. Failure is proof that we are trying, that we are daring to step out of our comfort zones. It is not the absence of failure that defines greatness, but the ability to rise each time we fall. When I say I cannot give up, I am not ignoring the pain, frustration, or exhaustion that comes with perseverance. I am acknowledging them. To persevere is not to pretend that the journey is easy, but to face its difficulties head on, to embrace the struggle as part of the story. Every obstacle you overcome becomes a chapter in your tale of resilience. And one day, that story will inspire others to keep going when their own road becomes rough. Let us take a moment to reflect on why we started in the first place. What is the dream that set your soul on fire? What vision compelled you to take the first step? Hold on to that. Let it be your guiding light when the path grows dim. The passion that ignited your journey is still within you, waiting to be reignited, waiting to propel you forward. The moment you remind yourself of your why, giving up will no longer feel like an option. Now let's talk about the voices, the doubters, the critics, and sometimes the voice within us that whispers, "You can't do this." These voices will try to convince you that you're not good enough, not strong enough, not capable enough. But here's the truth: you are enough. You have always been enough. Your worth is not measured by the opinions of others or by the outcomes of your efforts. Your worth is intrinsic, unshakable, and undeniable. When you face moments of doubt, remember this: courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward despite it. Every time you take a step toward your goals, even when fear grips your heart, you are proving to yourself and the world that you are braver than you believe. And bravery, my friends, is contagious. When you refuse to give up, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your persistence becomes a beacon of hope for others who are struggling. Think about the people who believe in you. They see your potential even when you don't. They are rooting for you, cheering you on from the sidelines, hoping you'll see yourself through their eyes. Do not let them down. But more importantly, do not let yourself down. You owe it to yourself to see how far you can go, to discover what lies on the other side of perseverance. There will be days when progress feels invisible, when you question whether your efforts are making any difference. Let me assure you they are. Progress is often silent and subtle. It's like a seed planted deep in the soil. At first, you see nothing, but beneath the surface, roots are forming, foundations are being laid. One day, that seed will break through the earth and bloom. So keep watering your dreams, keep nurturing your efforts. The fruits of your labor may not appear overnight, but they will come in due time. Sometimes the journey requires us to change our perspective. Perhaps the path you're on isn't leading where you hoped, and that's okay. Refusing to give up doesn't mean stubbornly clinging to one way of doing things. It means being adaptable, being willing to pivot when necessary, and understanding that there is more than one way to achieve your dreams. It's about staying committed to the goal while being flexible in the approach. Remember, you are not alone. There are people who want to help you, who are willing to walk beside you on this journey. Do not hesitate to reach out. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. Together, we are stronger. Together, we can overcome challenges that seem insurmountable alone. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine standing on a mountaintop, the wind brushing against your face, the world stretching out before you. The view is breathtaking, a culmination of all your hard work and persistence. Now imagine what it took to get there. The steep climbs, the moments of exhaustion, the slips and stumbles. But you made it. You didn't give up. And now you're standing where you once only dreamed of being. That mountaintop is waiting for you, but you'll never reach it if you stop climbing. As I conclude, I want you to close your eyes and say these words to yourself. I cannot give up. Say it again, louder this time. With conviction, I cannot give up. Let this mantra become your armor, your battle cry, your unwavering truth. Let it carry you through the storms, the setbacks, and the doubts. Let it remind you that you are capable of extraordinary things. You are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more resilient than you realize. The road ahead may be long, but every step you take brings you closer to your dreams. So take the next step and the one after that. Keep moving forward because giving up is not an option. Not for you. Not today. Not ever. Thank you. I cannot give up, no matter the challenge. In life, challenges are inevitable. They come in many forms: personal setbacks, professional struggles, or unforeseen obstacles that catch us off guard. Yet, amidst these trials, there is one mantra that has the power to push us forward. I cannot give up, no matter the challenge. These words are not just a declaration, they are a commitment, a promise to ourselves that we will rise above adversity and persist until we achieve our goals. Why is it so important to hold on to this mindset? Because giving up is easy. It's the path of least resistance, the option that spares us from discomfort and shields us from failure. But growth, success, and fulfillment do not reside in comfort. They live in the realm of effort, determination, and resilience. When we choose not to give up, we open ourselves to possibilities we may have never imagined. The power of perseverance. History is filled with examples of individuals who refused to give up, even when the odds were stacked against them. Think of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," as he perfected the light bulb. Imagine if he had stopped at the first sign of difficulty. Or consider Oprah Winfrey, who faced rejection, poverty, and discrimination, but persevered to become one of the most influential figures in the world. Their stories remind us that success is rarely immediate. It's the result of persistence and an unwavering belief in oneself. Perseverance transforms challenges into stepping stones. It teaches us to adapt, to learn, and to grow stronger with each setback. Every time we face a challenge head on, we build our resilience and prove to ourselves that we are capable of more than we thought possible. Why challenges are opportunities? Challenges are not obstacles meant to deter us. They are opportunities in disguise. Each challenge we encounter tests our limits and forces us to tap into our potential. It is through overcoming difficulties that we develop skills, gain wisdom, and build character. You may consider a diamond's formation. A diamond starts as a lump of carbon subjected to intense heat and pressure over time. Without those extreme conditions, it would remain ordinary. Similarly, our challenges shape us into something extraordinary. They push us to grow beyond our comfort zones and reach heights we never thought possible. The role of mindset. When we face challenges, our mindset plays a critical role in determining the outcome. A fixed mindset, one that sees abilities and intelligence as static, can lead to self-doubt and a tendency to give up. In contrast, a growth mindset embraces challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. To adopt a growth mindset, we must reframe how we view failure. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of the journey. Every mistake is a lesson, every setback a chance to start anew. By embracing this perspective, we can approach challenges with curiosity and determination rather than fear and resignation. Strategies for not giving up. Set clear goals when the road gets tough. Having a clear vision of what you're working toward can keep you focused. Break your goals into smaller, manageable steps to make progress feel achievable. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your dreams. Their encouragement and perspective can provide the strength you need to keep going. Practice self-compassion. It's okay to feel discouraged or overwhelmed. Acknowledge your emotions, but don't let them define you. Treat yourself with kindness and remind yourself of your capabilities. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward is a victory. Recognize and celebrate your progress, no matter how small, to maintain motivation and momentum. Stay adaptable. Life doesn't always go as planned. Be willing to adjust your strategies and embrace change. Flexibility can turn unexpected challenges into opportunities. The rewards of perseverance. When we refuse to give up, the rewards are profound. We achieve goals that once seemed out of reach. We develop resilience that helps us face future challenges with confidence. And perhaps most importantly, we gain a deep sense of pride and fulfillment that comes from knowing we gave our all. The journey may not be easy, but it is always worth it. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our dreams. Each obstacle we overcome strengthens our belief in ourselves. And with every challenge we face, we prove that we are capable of greatness. Personal commitment. Today, let us make a commitment to ourselves. No matter what challenges come our way, we will not give up. We will face adversity with courage, determination, and a belief that we are stronger than any obstacle. Life will test us, but we have the power to rise above. We have the power to persevere. Remember, the path to success is not a straight line. It is a winding road filled with ups and downs, twists and turns, but it is on this journey that we discover who we truly are. So let's embrace the challenges, learn from the failures, and keep moving forward, because we cannot give up no matter the challenge.